just like a night walker, they say, or just like a night thief. The Nigerian Super head coach the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach, I beg your pardon, came into existence as he was appointed in the middle of the night at around 1 a.m. local time in Nigeria. And that was a former Bayern Munich player, a former Bundesliga coach, and a former national team coach with some of the big nations in America and also in Asia. We'll be talking about who this particular coach is and why was he unveiled in the middle of the night. These and more right here on your number one star. And don't forget it, the transfer scene is still ongoing. By end of this weekend, the transfer deadline will be over in less than 4 days to come. And just a breaking news coming in from Fabrizio's page. Ugarte is set to be in United later today for his medicals after agreement around 50 million euros was agreed between Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United. And also, former Real Madrid star, former Real Madrid number 10, none other than James Rodriguez has joined, he's back to Real Madrid, he's back to Madrid, joining Real Valladolid for another spell in the Spanish La Liga. These and more right here on your number one star Politics and Business TV. This is PNB Sport. We'll be right back. And my name is Ridwan Musa Gau. I will be your host and guide this beautiful sporting morning on Tuesday, the Tuesday's edition of the program PMB in Sport. Don't forget that you can reach us live on Facebook and also on YouTube at Politics and Business TV.English. Now let's dive into the local scene before we go talking about the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. The Nigerian under-18 women's team ended their campaign in the ongoing international handball championship on a losing note with a defeat to Kosovo. Now reports coming in is that the Nigerian side has started their campaign on a losing note to Croatia and Montenegro before picking a win against Angola in the third game. Now, the victory over Angola allowed them to advance to the President's Cup, where they were placed alongside Angola, Chile, and Australia. The team suffered defeat against Chile and Austria. Nigeria was drawn against Chinese Taipei, while Kosovo faced Egypt in the placement match to around 21-23 win. During the placement match, 21-23, debutants Nigeria lost to China Taipei 22-29 and fell to Kosovo 18-21 in their last placement match. Now, the outcome of the placement means that Nigeria finished last among the teams that competed in the competition. Well, better luck next time for the girls and our own. All right, let's go straight to the World Table Tennis Tournament, WTT, as it has fined Nigerian squadron Haruna $5,000 for missing 2 WTT tournaments. Haruna failed to participate at the World Team Championship in February this year and the WWT Championships event in the month of March, citing diarrhea and club commitments. However, Haruna, as reported by Sports Stars, has approached the ITF tribunal after being fined $5,000 by WTT, which believes that was not justified. No, definitely that wasn't justified. But we get to know more about these details as it unfolds. Now, after emerging Waffle B champions and made history by qualifying for the 2024 CAF Women Champions League for the first time ever, Edo Queens on Sunday landed in Nigeria after emerging champions. Now the ladies are the reigning women championship in the Nigerian Professional Football League, Nigerian Professional Women League, return to the pride after stellar performances bringing glory to Nigerian football. Now the Edo Queens, Benin side, Enyove defeated on Benin side, Enyove 3-0 in their final to become the third Nigerian club to win the competition. The tournament is scheduled to take place later this year, 2024, before it rounds up. Congratulations to the ladies there, as they are the Wafobi champions. Now let's go straight to head coach Christopher Musa. Christopher Musa Danjuma, who says that on Sunday, Nigerians under 20 girls of Falconet will go all the way in search of a triumph over their Mexican counterparts when the both sides clash in a friendly game on the turf of Clambo Banco, the Republica in Bogota on Monday evening. Now he says the victory in Australia is such a sweet one, but he would have the ladies to drive into the recess for their mindset and also mind concentration on Monday's encounter. Yes, according to him, he says the FIFA World Cup final will not make it easy for them, but they will be looking against Korea Republic and three-time winners Germany in their first two matches, which means they would need to be physically and mentally, or probably psychologically fit to face these two great teams before they look on with Mexico. Don't forget that they defeated their counterparts Central African Republic 6-0 in Douala, and in Abuja, packing of Burkina Faso to a 1-1 draw in Bamako, and 6 spiking zeros in Abuja, and dismissal of Liberia 4-1 against Morovia, and 2-0 in Abuja, and in the process scoring 25 goals and conceding only 2 matches. On Friday, the 2010 and 2014 silver medalists had the Aussies 2-1 in the regulation time, and they won a subsequent penalty shootout that happened at the end of instance of Australian delegation. Congratulations to the ladies there, and we bet to see more of you girls are coming up next. Now let's travel to local football. That is club football this time around, as Remo Stars Football Club of Ikene on Sunday at Rabat, Morocco, crashed out of the 2024-2025 African Champions League in the competition's first preliminary stages. And now the 2023-2024 Nigerian Professional Football League side, who were runners-up, crashed out after losing 2-3 on aggregate to Moroccan side AS FAR Rabat. Now the Nigerian side won the first leg fixtures on August 18 in Ikena 2-1, and they could not witness the Moroccans' offensive bleat in the second leg game. 2 second-half goals did the job to the host, with Joel Beya, who scored their lone goal in Ikene opening scores in the 53rd minute, with about 12 minutes left, and Remo Stars holding out. A penalty kick was awarded to the home side, and El Amin Zozo made no mistakes from the spot. Remo Stars loses meant two of their Nigerian representative in club football and continent, having crashed out in the round of 16, with El Kanemi Warriors Football Club of Maiduguri having been eliminated from the African Confederation Cup competition first preliminary rounds after losing 2-3 in aggregates. Well, let's leave that short now. Let's go straight to barely a day or a few days to the start up of the 2024-2023-25 Premier League season. Katsina United have officially dissolved the board of Katsina United. Now, results are coming in is that reports coming in is that the state acting governor Farouk Lawal announced the dissolution in a letter signed by head of civil service Abubakar Saminu. He, however, further urged outgoing board members to hand over all the necessary club documents and properties belonging to the new club to the appointed team. He disclosed that the decision was taken concerning the report they submitted last season. Now, the newly appointed board is expected to be in action before the start of the new season, as pre-season is already ongoing. Well, good luck for the new appointees. Now, let's go straight to the Nigerian Super Eagles, where the German Bruno Labbadia becomes the 37th head coach of Nigeria Super Eagles. The Nigerian Football Federation had announced that they have reached an agreement with the German tactician Bruno Labbadia to become the head coach of Nigeria's senior men national Super Eagles team. The federation, through the General Secretary, excuse me, Mohamed Sanusi, said early hours of Tuesday that the NFF Executive Committee have approved the recommendation of its Technical and Development Subcommittee to appoint Mr. Bruno Labbadia as the head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Now, the appointment is with immediate effect. Born in Darmstadt, Germany on the 8th of February 1960s, Labbadia won 2 caps for the Manchester in his playing career that took him through clubs such as hometown teams Darmstadt 98, Hamburg FC, FC Kaiserslautern, Bayern Munich, Cologne, Werder Bremen, Arminia Bielefeld, and Kroslo SC. The triumph in the German Bundesliga of Bayern Munich as he played in 1994. He coached famous clubs such as Hertha Berlin, Stuttgart FB this decade, and previously Wolfsburg, Hamburg, Bayer Leverkusen, among others, and holds a UEFA Pro license card. He is only 6th German after Karl-Heinz Moresco, who had 2 stints between 1970 and 1974. And also Guzliab Gula in 1981, Manfred Horner in 1988 to 1989, Bolte Votes in 2007 and 2008, and Gennaro Roy in 2016 to 2021 to lead the Super Eagles. Horner led the Eagles to a runner-up position at the 1988 African Cup of Nations, while Gennaro Roy qualified and led Nigerian Super Eagles to 2018 FIFA World Cup Finals in Russia. Labbadia's immediate challenge is to take charge of the 3-time African champions for the 2025 African Cup qualifying games against the Squirrels of Benin Republic, which is on Saturday next month in Uyo, and Rwanda on 2 days later in Kigali, with 4 other matches to conclude the qualifying racing following the months of October and November. All right, congratulations to the man. We'll be looking more of these stories subsequently in our next programming. But for now, let's dive in to a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk more. We'll be right back. Glad to know you're still with Politics and Business TV. This is P&B Sport, and don't forget that you can reach us live on Politics and Business TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Now let's go straight to Etihad Stadium in England, Manchester, as Manchester City have agreed the signing of agreed a £21.2 million deal with Saudi Pro League club Al Hilal to sell defender João Cancelo. Personal terms are not though to be a problem, although Cancelo is yet to agree to the move. If he does, the 30-year-old is expected to sign a 3-year contract ending his 5-year stay at the Etihad Stadium. Now, City's manager Pep Guardiola says that this month Cancelo could play for the club again. However, the disagreement which led to Cancelo spending time on loan with Bayern Munich and also Barcelona over the past 18 months was always likely to prove a major stumbling block. Now, Cancelo is not being involved in City's 2 Premier League games this season. He's also missed his Community Shield victory over Manchester United when a number of City players were unavailable, having featured at the European Championship in Germany. Initially, the Portugal defender became Guardiola's first inverted full-back, but then lost his place just months after signing a new contract in 2022. Yeah, a rift between the coach and the player affected him. Now let's travel to Madrid, where former Madrid and Everton playmaker James Rodriguez has joined La Liga club Rayo Vallecano as a free agent. Now, the Colombian, who is 3 years old, has been without a club since leaving Brazil's side Sao Paulo this summer. He was named the player of the tournament at the Copa America in July after providing 6 assists in Colombia's run to the final. They were beaten by Argentina to clinch the cup. Now, Real Vallecano are 8th in La Liga, having begun the season with a win and a draw already. They finished 17th last season, and Rodriguez won the Golden Boot at the 2014 FIFA World Cup and signed for Real Madrid later that summer. He played 125 times for the Spanish champions before leaving on loan for 2 years at Bayern Munich. He then joined Everton in the year 2020, where he played 26 times for the Toffees, but left 12 months into a 2-year deal in a move to Qatari club Al Rayyan. He joined Olympiacos a year later before moving to Sao Paulo in 2023. And now, he is a Vallecano player out there in Madrid. Congratulations to the lad and welcome back to the Spanish La Liga. And let's come back to the English Premier League. This time around, we'll go straight to our blue side who have tormented Manchester United for a couple of seasons ago. Brighton, as they have signed a midfielder Matt O'Reilly from Scottish champion Celtic for a fee worth around £25 million. Now, the London-born Danish international has signed a 5-year contract until June 2029. O'Reilly, who is 23 years old, scored 27 goals in 124 appearances for Celtic, winning 6 trophies, including 3 Scottish Premier League titles. And also, he says he is very happy to be in the club. In an interview posted in the Brighton's website, the guy said he got a little bit of stress over the last couple of weeks, having been honest, because he thinks the talks were ongoing for a good couple of months, but he's just really happy to be here, according to the man. The deal matches to the Scottish transfer record fee paid to Celtic Al Ittihad for Jota last summer, and Kieran Tierney's £25 million switch to Arsenal in the year 2019. It is also represent a significant profit on around £1.5 million Celtic signed O'Reilly from MK Dons in 2022. Congratulations to the man. Now let's go straight to more transfer rumors coming in this time around. We travel straight to Nigerian-born Napoli and Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen, who would prefer a move to Chelsea, the Stamford Bridge. The rumored transfers to a Saudi Arabia side. Now, England winger Raheem Sterling, who would consider a move to Manchester United, but would not go ahead with a transfer until he has further discussed his contract with Chelsea. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace are closer to agreeing a deal to sign 25-year-old Arsenal and England striker Eden Nketiah for around £25 million plus £5 million add-ons. Now, Scottish champions Celtic are interested in signing French striker Odsonne Eduardo, who is 26 years old, from Crystal Palace. Newcastle are also closer to agreeing a £70 million deal for Crystal Palace 24-year-old England defender Mark Guehi. External says that Atletico Madrid are exploring a potential loan signing for Manchester City and Portugal midfielder Matheus Nunes, although there have not yet been an offer coming in from the man. Georgia goalkeeper Georgian Mamaradashvili have made a medical in Spain on Monday as he finalizes a £30 million move to Liverpool. The 23-year-old will remain at Valencia and move to Merseyside in the summer of 2025. And Nottingham Forest are also planning a move for England midfielder James Ward-Prowse, who is 29 years old and who is not in the plans of new West Ham manager Julian Lopetegui. Now, West Ham United might be willing to listen to offer for Ward-Prowse, but are not actively looking to sell him. Nottingham Forest is in £29 million move for the 23-year-old Feyenoord and Mexico striker Santiago Gimenez has collapsed after he rejected their offer. Now, the Newcastle have also renewed attempt to sign Burnley and England under-21 goalkeeper James Trafford, with this potential loan deal with an obligation to buy being discussed. Meanwhile, Brentford are interested in Italian Fiorentina right back Michel Coyote, Although other clubs also want the 20-year-old. Brentford have opened talks with the Besiktas over England midfielder Alexander Chamberlain, and with Ajax also interested in the English back four. Napoli are still expected to complete a £12.5 million deal for Scotland and Brighton midfielder Billy Gilmour, who is 23 years old and wants him in their squad by Saturday. Meanwhile, Feyenoord have inquired about Wolves' 23-year-old Mali winger Boubacar Traore, and Wolves have also had a bid for a highly rated 18-year-old Scottish midfielder Enter Sutherland, rejected by Saint-Mirren. France winger Kingsley Coman is expected to leave Bayern Munich this summer window, and several English clubs are interested to bring in the man to the English Premier League. Meanwhile, the Republic of Ireland striker Tom Kennon might leave Leicester City for £6 million this summer, with Sheffield United and Luton interested in the lad. Meanwhile, Southampton have sent a new offer around for Corinthians as they look to recruit 23-year-old Brazil striker Yuri Alberto. Well, this is the size of the package this beautiful morning. Do stay with us on Wednesday for another beautiful edition. Bye for now.